Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you're doing great. Matthew's here. I'm here with a very nice, interesting video for you guys. Look at what happened on this nice trade right here. From the forecast right here, which was shared for free on Facebook, and to the entries right here, to the trade management, up until we're able to actually get out of this particular trades. So make sure you watch to the very end as I show you everything step by step right here. Okay, so you can see that earlier on in the morning today, I was able to spot this nice setup right here, which I shared for free on Facebook. So this was basically a forecast, right? I was telling the community, our followers on Facebook, that I'm anticipating a potential 1 to 11 risk reward ratio right there, where the market comes into this particular area. After taking out the liquidity right here, then we could actually potentially see the market moving all the way to the lows right here. So I shared this on Facebook, and if you didn't, unfortunately, I'm sorry. You can see that this was seen by almost like 61 people right there. And once the market came to our area right here, as you can see, the market eventually came to our POI right here, taking out the Asian session and the liquidity right here. The market put back into our zone right there. And once I had the confirmation, I was able to share this particular trade with our signals community right here, where we had a 4 pips stop loss and a 43 pips target right there. And as you can see, the market started to move in our direction right here. The market beautifully dropped almost like 1 to 2 risk reward ratio. When we had that, like we always do, we make sure that we pay ourselves. We move our stop loss to break even, thereby securing a break even on this particular trade. That means that this trade is now running risk free. Okay, and then after that, what happened? You can see that the market continued to move in our direction. And what did we do? We actually continued to trail our stop loss, and at this particular point, we trade about a 1 to 2 risk reward ratio. The initial trade was like a 1 to 11, and at this particular point, the market was up like 1 to 5, and then we were able to secure about a 1 to 2 risk reward ratio. Unfortunately, what happened is that the market decided to actually push against us right here. As you can see from here, the market had to push against us, and then it's at this particular point that we were able to get out right here. After the market tagged us out right there, we were out with a 2 risk reward ratio right here. And looking at it right now, we did the best thing, because once the market just tagged us out, moved a bit in our direction and end up going against us and all the way. And that's the importance of trade management, because if you don't manage your trade, guess what? This would have ended up being a loss, because you didn't move your stop loss to break even, you didn't take partials, or you didn't take any profits, as the market gave you those particular profits right there. Like I always say, you have to make sure that you find a way of paying yourself as the market makes money available to you. It's extremely important, and that's what we did right here. It was a beautiful trade. I love the fact that this was actually forecasted before it happened, way before it happened, and the market eventually did exactly come to our zone. However, the market didn't come all the way to our take profit. However, the market ended up going about a 1 to 5 risk reward ratio, and we secured about a 1 to 2 risk reward ratio. Actually, 1 to 2.5 risk reward ratio, which was actually amazing. And I made about $490 right there. So it was a beautiful trade. I love how it literally played out. It's unfortunate that it didn't go all the way to our initial take profit right there. Why did I choose to actually look for sales on this particular trade right here? Let me show you, right? So if you come to the 4-hour time frame or the 1-hour time frame, you're going to see this predominant downtrend, which has been happening for a long time. So basically, all I was looking for was to just continue with that particular move. Even from the 1-hour time frame, you can clearly see that the market gave you a rally based drop supply zone. So my job was just to simply come to this particular area, and that's what I did. I just came to that particular zone right there, and then went to the lower time frame and found my order block. You can see I easily found my order block at this level right there. I just marked that out, and then I realized that the market had actually left us with some nice candles right here. You can see the market was actually also giving us equal highs plus the Asian session, which I always look forward to actually being taken out. And then you can see that the market came right here, took out the Asian session, took out the liquidity, beautifully came into our area. You can see that this was a nice rally based drop supply zone with multiple breakout structures to the downside, and then everything, right? You can see that the market ended up going almost like 1 to 5 before reversing against us right here. It was a beautiful trade, very valid, and Unfortunately, for those of you guys who are just on Facebook who just saw the forecast, I really hope that you actually got into this particular trade, because I actually gave you a forecast before it actually happened. And then we actually I love the way we're able to actually manage this particular trade, from the entry right here to the breaking even to moving in profit and into being taken out. And it's a good way to actually end a Friday. And I hope you actually got paid from that particular trade right there. All right, so it was a beautiful trade overall. And yeah, I really hope that you actually found value in this video. I just wanted to show you guys this particular trade, since I actually shared it on Facebook. So I was like, okay, let me just also give them an update of what happened on this particular trade right there. And you missed out if you're not in our private community, the premium signals community. So check it out if you'd like to join us. There are links down in the description. All right, you guys, I really wish you all the very best. Have a great weekend. Until next time, goodbye.